Welcome back, you guys. I'm shaking the camera, sorry. So tonight I wanted to do another reading since it was really quiet and I could. We are going to be talking about how can you connect to spirit more. Okay. I found that reading in the bottom of an empty container that I had cleaned out, and I guess I'm pretty sure I was planning on using the container, but I didn't find the lid. So I took everything out and put it back in a plastic bag, but that one was still in there. So I went on ahead and opened it up, and that was the reading. So I have here a mix of oracles and tarots. I'm not gonna say which is which, but however you pick, it's gonna be a factor that you're not gonna expect, and it should hopefully unfold a message for you guys. Okay, so let's get right into it. Hey, pile number one. So we are going to get right into your reading. I hope your day has gone well. I hope you were present today, because hopefully Spirit gives you a message that resonates with you because it's something that you've seen today or something that you felt previous. So I'm just going to, stop right here. We have for you a spiritual journey, and then on the back we have thunderstorm. Okay, I'm not gonna hop into it too quick. We are going to get further clearance. I'm going to another oracle. We have smoky quartz. Okay. And then we have orange calcite. So I see a need to heal and a need to let go being present off top. With the orange calcite, that's with your sacral chakra, and it's like in your groin. Although this person is holding their heart, I feel like your heart has been affected by you sexually. Maybe your sexual experiences have maybe shaped you in a way that has maybe made you hard or whatnot. But we're not gonna just say that too quick. We are going to and that might not be for everybody. Okay, we're going to go in with one more oracle to give us a sense of stability with the message. Okay. And we have here burden. So maybe that was correct for some of you. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we have for your Terry the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Coins, the Hierophant, and the Empress. So what I'm getting for you is that, for one, you really need to pick your head up, because I really see that the balance in your finances and your emotional is going to come to a balance. Like I'm saying the balance, the struggle between your finances, your mental state, all of that is going to come to a balance. I really see here that you really should focus on really yourself and your habits and what burdens you. We see here that it's an ant within a leaf. Okay, in a way, they are both vulnerable aspects of of two different systems. Ants, they go wherever. They do have a colony, but they have to come back. Leaves, they're connected to the trees. But at the end of the day, who are we connected to? Who are you connected to? Maybe you feel, lost because you're really not applying yourself or really communing with others as you should, or maybe standing up for yourself or being a leader like you should be. Because that's what I'm getting with the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords centering your reading. Now we're going to ask for more clarity, but I'm definitely going to get into it a little bit deeper for you. I see with the Empress, really with the Five of Coins, let me not just go over that. With the Five of Coins, I see that you're looking at maybe lost money, lost investments, or you may be feeling like time is a valuable aspect, and maybe you feel like you've lost time with somebody, okay? But I see that Spirit is asking you to really redirect your path, to really redirect your focus on what's important. Because if you've lost it, it's already gone. Definitely like bad habits. Sometimes bad habits go on way too long and they cause us to feel a despair, a guilt. And what I'm getting for you is that you really need to let go of that guilt, because you have a mission regardless of the downfalls or the disruptions that you may have encountered. Sorry, y'all, I got distracted real quick. With the Hierophant and right by the Empress, I'm really feeling like it's another layer to yourself that you're not seeing. The Hierophant is always depicted as somebody who can't see, or they're in the dark about something, and this Hierophant has a sun at the top of their head. So I feel like your intuition knows. You're not trusting your intuition, okay? I feel like you may be feeling like you're overwhelmed. And everybody feels overwhelmed sometimes. But I really see that you should find your balance. Okay? That's what I'm feeling here. You're feeling trapped. Maybe others are dependent on you. That might not be for everybody. Maybe you have a friend group that's dependent on you if you don't have any, children or whatnot. But I'm feeling like you're feeling that dependence is a burden, okay? But I feel like just because you're in that situation, you're a person that's capable of doing it. You just don't know how to let go of the habits that are hindering you from doing it. I hope that made sense for you guys. So I'm really liking how, and it's going to be a spiritual journey. I'm really liking how Spirit allowed this to unfold. And we are just going to go in with another tarot and really just get into it. I'm feeling this one. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, I've seen the Wheel of Fortune so many. I've never thought I'd see the Wheel of Fortune as many times as I've seen the Wheel of Fortune come out for myself this week. So I'm really feeling this reading for you. I'm feeling like luck in the midst of it all for me. Like in the midst of your spiritual journey, in the midst of you having to clear the toxic relationships, the toxic energy, maybe at work, changing work environments, and then you having to come back and to heal yourself from toxic relationships. I really feel that you feel like you're overwhelmed because of that. And that's just one side of it. The other side is the fact that, you're trying, but you don't feel like you're making it. The Power Lodge of Pipes. I'm seeing here very clear that Spirit's asking you to really meditate, okay? To really just take time. You see this person is depicted being inside their quiet space, even though the door is open. They, like, you know, anybody's free to walk in. They're taking their time, and really, when everybody else is busy, you know, they're taking their time and they're really communing with spirit, and they're really focusing on the things that are really affecting them, good or bad. I see God shining down on them and showing them the way. And if you haven't noticed, the sun has came out, and the sun, and then the sun, and then the orange calcite. So spirit is really calling you to be a different type of person, especially, and look at this with the 6 of arrows. Okay, let me get into that with you. I have the guide book here, so spirit can tell me exactly what words to say, especially when it comes to giving his message, because this is very important to me. Am I looking right at it? Okay. No, I'm not. This is a totally different guidebook, you guys, from what I'm holding. But when I tell you, it still reigns true. Boom, achievement. Important news, vital to making other decisions, is coming. Boom, I told y'all. Hard work paying off. Good news very soon. And then in this picture alone, you see this person, and you see the rays of the sun, because the sun is inside of this person and the rays shooting off of this person. This person is victorious, clothed in joy, heart chakra open and free. I'm really feeling that. Purple shoes, walking with intuition. I'm really feeling this for you, this energy. So maybe this might have been your first reading and this is what you needed to hear. Definitely fly off with it, baby, because this is spirit telling you, we finna get to work, honey, because we need you to be in tip-top shape. You know, you have this dream, this vision of yourself. I'm finna make it happen. Spirit is gonna help make it happen, okay? Because, you know, Jesus has already died. Everything that needed to happen has already happened. We have to continue in the spirit of Jesus Christ, because we want to get to our kingdom that he is preparing for us, okay? He said he will prepare a place. How are we going to get there? What should we do? We should continue walking exactly how he laid out for us to walk in, okay? So this was a short reading, a very quick and good to the point reading. Spirit has told you, commune with him by meditation. But meditation is silent prayer. Let me get that out for you. I'm not saying you need to pray to spirit. I'm not saying don't pray to spirit. I'm saying take your time with spirit. Really just allow time, just schedule out just a little bit of time. Might not even be just 5 minutes. Just and just listen and just feel, okay? If you have the opportunity to go outside on your porch, do that. If you have the opportunity to go outside, if you're an early bird and you be ready to get that worm in the morning, take time before you even get ready for work and just go outside, put your feet in the grass and just connect to God, connect to him, and just ask him to show you what he wants you to see. And just like he's doing with me, he will do with you, because we serve the same God, okay? He has the same God he has always been, that he has and forever will be, okay? So thank you for tuning in to this reading. It was very beautiful, very insightful. And I hope you connect to spirit in the same way I'm connected to him. And I hope you tune in to another reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 2. So let's get into your reading with this deck. This is a new addition to the YouTube chat group, y'all. I try to have decks for just me and decks for YouTube, so I do not mix energy. But at the same time, we're still gonna end up mixing energy. So I just make a conscious decision of what I'm going to dedicate this tarot to and what I'm gonna do, so that I don't feel like, I'm not, doing too much. I want to make sure I'm making the right amount of sacrifice, I should say. And we have the pomegranate tree. That's beautiful. And then we are going to do one more because I'm feeling it for sure. Okay. Now, if it come out for y'all again, I'm gonna have to take it. But because this deck is a little bit, I don't know, am I holding it right? Yeah, I wasn't holding it right. Because that wasn't the energy that I was feeling. I'm gonna be real. Now, I can feel that energy, excuse me. The tree of pop for free. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong, even though I probably am. Let's get a little bit more on the table. This is a very, we are going to continue with this vibe. And this is going to be our tarot. Okay. And then I'm feeling this for my oracle. For sure. Because this is oh my goodness. You see, I had to zone in because I just knew it was an important message to be delivered here. And I'm going to leave this here because I'm really going to have to meditate on this message because it's already almost 3 o'clock in the morning and I have to go to work tomorrow. Well, today. So let me just marinate on this and hopefully I have enough time to do this in the morning or come back and do this later on because this message, it needs to sit for a second. Alright, so I meditated on this pile because it was clear to me that a strong with these animals staring back at me, it was really clear that I needed to take my time to translate this message for you guys. This is the first time ever that I took notes for a pile reading, but I feel like it was really necessary for you to be able to get what I was trying to say. Okay, so I had to sound check, and I'm hearing that I'm sounding a little bit louder. Sorry if you like the quiet aesthetic, because they're being loud outside, so I have to be louder to, drown them out. So yeah, and so just getting into the deck in general, I'm seeing with the death card, and really death coming out in a way twice, because the hangman is pretty much death but in a different way. So I'm really feeling like Spirit is encouraging you to let go of a situation, to let go of a mindset that is not serving you, okay, and to find comfort within Spirit. That's how you can connect with Spirit, connecting to Spirit as if you're connecting to me, or if you're connecting to somebody that is close to you physically. It's being able to manifest Spirit, physically for you, in that moment. So I understand this, may be like a difficult time for you guys. And maybe, you're filled with emotion with the Queen of Cups centering your reading, and with the moon directly to the left of it. I also see the Ace of Cups signaling that you're gonna, these emotions that you're feeling are going to be renewed. That's what I'm feeling for you. So, sorry, that was loud. So, with every death, there is a new beginning. If you're a person that believes in resurrection, with every end, there's a new life, And death is so small to God, it should really be the last on our list. And, I'm guilty sometimes of always thinking of the bad situation and be like, man, I might die this or I might die that. And I'm, guilty of being morbid myself. But, God holds the keys to life. And if we stay close to Him, we will never fully die, but we will be transformed, but in a way that He chooses. And that's still glorious, because it's still, aligning with His will, His purpose. Okay. So getting into the pomegranate, I'm really, I've never eaten a pomegranate. I've tasted pomegranate juice, but I've never eaten a pomegranate myself. And I'm really intrigued to do so, because it says that, the pomegranate is a really versatile plant. It can grow as a tree or a shrub. It can reproduce via pollen or its seed, and I feel like that tells me that you're more durable than this circumstance. And I'm really feeling that you either you should be a more charitable person, or you're being too charitable, and that's really causing an imbalance within your life. I'm gonna put this down real quick, because speaking of imbalance, I see that you're not feeling yourself, but I also see people in the background, like, well, this is a burning house, but in my vision is seeing it, I seen it as like people in the background who are rooting for your failure. That's what I'm seeing here. Even though this is a burning house, that's your stability. You feeling as if you have no home, no place of your own, or maybe you feel like you're not safe. But I see that your guardian angels are really coming to guide you to the way. You definitely have to be receptive, have an open heart, and really tune in to Spirit, to just know, I don't know if you guys heard of try the Spirit by the Spirit to see which is of the Spirit, but you really have to do that. You really have to try the Spirit, because the spirit of Satan will not give you clear and concise answers, okay? And I'm not saying that I know what's going on or what's to come, but I see Spirit is asking you to really have patience. to really have patience and to really think within your mind and not think with your emotions. Okay? With the tree of porphyry, I hope I'm saying it right. These fruits are similar to a pomegranate tree. And I feel like it's no coincidence that this card came out in conjunction with the pomegranate. I really see that the battle that is going within you is a battle within your mind with yourself. You know, everybody depicted in this picture, in this card, they have contributed to the makings of this card, because this person translated this person translated this person's vision, this person's communication, to be able to make it to where this image was made. Aristotle was this person's inspiration, and this person was evidently inspired enough by this person to translate it, which made it in a way to where these people were able to, I can't remember how they contributed, but they were all contributing to one whole portion. And I see here that if you have aspects about yourself, ways about yourself that are not contributing to you as a whole, I feel like that's something that could be cut out. I see with the one, and let's get into that actually. And I see with the one that it came out not once, but on the back of the deck is the Starborn for you. And that's another reason why I decided to take my time with this reading, because this is a very spirit has obviously meant he meant for you to be here. And these are clearly two different cards, okay? But when you think about it, they're really one. The difference is this card is a symbolization of the unity that we all feel. You know, when you meet somebody for the first time and they instantly, you know, feel like somebody you've met or known for 10 years, you know. That's the one, you know. And if you're able to do that on a daily basis with a lot of people, you know, that's saying more so about you as a person more than, you know, them. And I really feel like with the Starborn that you're a really divine person. You're a destined person, especially with the Starborn. And people are naturally drawn to you, but more importantly, you're naturally drawn to your path, okay? And I see here that with these strong animals coming out and coming before you, I see that strong spirit animals are here to help you. These are strong angels to have on your side. Gabriel does most of God's work, if you're familiar with the Bible. Exactly. Divine revelation. That's what's coming out for you. That's like what, the third time I've said divine revelation. Reveals messages and has the power to destroy. I see here that Gabriel is going to help you destroy the demons that are keeping you from where you want to be. Okay? This is my physical spirit animal. And this spirit animal is really, it really helps you to understand governs chastity. That's funny. It really helps you to understand what it means to be still and allow God to move for you. Okay? Because even though your emotions may be stirred up, you still have to be focused and aware on your goals and focused and aware on what's the main point to get to where you need to be. With the Hangman, the desire for knowledge means that every time you receive new information that was either irrelevant or wrong drops off. And that's what happens. The devil doesn't want you to know the truth. The devil doesn't want you to, you know, feel empowered with the truth that God gives you. He wants to steal, kill, and deceive and destroy, okay? And I see here that, you know, regardless of what you're up against, I see new emotions, renewed emotions. I see new money. I see you standing up for yourself, the moon coming out again for you. I see you standing up for yourself, and I feel like you are going to move not with emotion, but you're going to move with logic, and you're going to move with power, because your power is in your knowledge and what you know. So I'm going to go into another tarot deck to, well, I'm gonna go into the same tarot deck. Well, no, because I like to give spirit room to reiterate. Yes, I like to give spirit time to reiterate what needs to be said. Spirit, do you have any ending words? I feel like I just dropped those. I hope you're feeling the background music, because I'm kind of not. We have the Empress and the Hierophant coming out. So I feel like it's no coincidence that that the Hierophant, the Empress, and the Emperor have shown up in this reading, because I really feel like you're an elegant person. You're a person of divine authority, because I feel like in your past lives you have held a political position. That's just me. Maybe you're a person that people automatically listen to or automatically drawn to. Let me see what's on the back of the deck. We have the Lovers. So I see here that, you know, with the Lovers on the back, the Hierophant, the Empress. If you're in a toxic relationship, I would hope not. Maybe this is not for everybody. Maybe it's the time to reevaluate that. Okay. The Hierophant sometimes also depicts not knowing the situation or not knowing what to do, which in that time you would need to pause if you don't know what to do, because the next step would be listen to doing what God wants you to do. So pausing to listen, but the next step being to do what God wants you to do. The Empress, I really see that you're a person that's really, you know, this doesn't have to be, well, this is energy. The Empress, I see that you're somebody that is in tune with your feminine side, and that you've really, you know, have grown with grace, and you really have a way about yourself. The King of Swords is in reverse. So, I mean, off top, I'm thinking of manipulation. Somebody is manipulative in this relationship. Maybe this is the person, your best friend, your cousin. If you feel like this is for you, this might be for you. But I'm seeing here with this coming out that maybe it's a person who is manipulating you into maybe not believing in yourself the way you could. Yep, that's definitely it, because I have the Ten of Wands on the back, and then the King of Swords is coming up again after I just shuffled a couple times. The Seven of Coins. So you're battling your money. Maybe you're getting advice about your money. I'm seeing here that this is the Ten of Swords. Maybe you're not supposed to be communing with that person, because I see here that they're going to add more to your plate than maybe you can bear. Spirit, do you have any advice about this situation, Spirit? We have the Knight of Wands, so definitely move away from it. Definitely move away from this type of energy. And I feel like you're on like it's on water. Like this is, it's built on emotional, it's built a lot on emotion, and I feel like there is no true stability in this relationship. This might not be for everybody, but who this is for, I feel like it may not be, you know, stability in this relationship. I feel like maybe the other person, maybe you are looking for more stable grounds, and I feel like that's something you should do if that's what you feel. Again, that might not be that might not be for everybody, but in terms of this reading, how can you connect to Spirit? I see here that Spirit is definitely asking you to look towards Him. Don't look at the things around you, the people around you. Definitely look toward Him for what you need, as His angels do. Because if we all govern ourselves like angels, you know, I feel like we'll be in a better spot in life. We wouldn't be so caught up in our karmatic debt, you know. But that's neither here nor there, because I don't really know if mine is fully paid off yet. So, hey. But this was a beautiful reading. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Again, like I said, I don't know who this was for, but it needed to get out. But other than that, I really just see you connecting with spirit in your most authentic way, which is really, you know, committing to spirit as if you were talking to a person that you truly love, or maybe replacing a person that you truly love with the spirit of God, you know. So I definitely thank you for tuning in to me. Thank you for giving me a new experience. Pile number 2. And oh, I almost forgot. Definitely ask yourself, what are you not aligned with? Or what part of yourself do you feel like is not aligned? And I feel like once you answer that question for yourself, things will really, you know, get to a better place. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So I don't know how, but you guys, I don't know, I'm instantly drawn to pile number 3. I guess because in real life I'm a pile number 3 type person. I don't know, this might be me. That's crazy. This came out, but I'm gonna put this up just in case it wants to come out in a different way. I hope everything has been going good for you, pile number 3. Maybe you were attracted to pile number 2. I definitely, you know, encourage you to check out pile number 2. So we have the Queen of Cups coming out first to start the reading. So I see an emotional person, a very pure and emotional person. And I also see, because you're emotional, that sometimes it may have your crown a little flipped, but that's okay. It can always get fixed. So let's get us an oracle so we can just get a true vibe. You know what? So I'm gonna get this oracle. I'm feeling the crown chakra that's coming through here, okay? Just a few more cards, y'all. We're gonna take off. Was that 1 or 2 cards? That was 1 card. We have the vow, okay? That's 3 hands. That's 2 hands and 1 hand holding them together. And I almost want to say that that's another chakra coming out, which is your solar plexus chakra. Oh my goodness. And on the back of this deck, y'all, solar plexus chakra coming out again to further stabilize this reading. So now we have the Fool here. Okay, maybe let's put these up here. This is another water sign card, y'all. Right here with the Chariot. And then, y'all, on the back of that deck is the Medallion. You're close. You're very close. And then notice that yellow came out again. So I'm really feeling like if you're not on a healthy journey to eating good, eating healthy, I definitely think you should get on with the rest, maybe the rest of the world, with eating healthy, maybe taking that vow. The seed came out. I'm really, the yellow coming out closest to the Warrior. And then the symbolism of birds coming out. So I'm feeling like you're not able to take off the way you want to take off. Okay? And I feel like because you feel like that, it's really affecting the way you're manifesting your new beginnings. Maybe your things are not starting the way you want them to start. with the Six of Swords, I feel like you're looking into the right direction, but what's keeping you is because it's like you're not prepared. It's like you're not ready. I don't see anything besides imbalance being the reason why you're not taking off. Now I'm gonna look into the Six of Swords for you, but I'm already knowing, yeah, like the Six of Swords is basically depicting that that right now might not be the best time for you. Like right now is not a good spot. Like you're maybe not in a good space, and maybe you're not in a good space because you need to wait. You're gonna need you need to really look towards God and what He's asking you to do. And I'm feeling like the way you need to connect to spirit is through your hobbies and through and through your hobbies. Maybe you work a job where you can zone out. I definitely feel like you should zone out and meet spirit and see what spirit is about. Integration, I'm seeing here with the land and the water and the snake. And I don't know if anybody is into astrology, but the moon affects the water as well. And it's crazy because the moon affects a lot of things, the water, and water is symbolic of our emotions. So I'm really seeing here that you should really look into researching more, maybe researching more into how to dance. I'm getting a vibe of unhealthiness, and it might not be for everybody, but I'm getting a vibe of unhealthiness, and it's affecting your happiness, and maybe you're not able to do what you want to do the way you want to do it. We see here about a bird flying in when a bird should be flying out. We see here birds being pets when they should be, wild and free. And we have the warrior ending your reading, the Chariot, which is another water sign card. And I just see another bird riding on the side, and I see that maybe spirit is talking to you through birds. Maybe you should check out the color of birds, looking up the symbols of the colors, watching your thoughts, and just putting a timestamp on the things that you're seeing presently, and making sure that you're interpreting them how spirit needs you to. And then I see this peachy energy, this orange energy. So maybe it's a little bit maybe to do with, your sacral chakra, which is basically your, genitals or whatnot, your sex chakra. Maybe they're not, in line the best way they could be. And I kind of see that, with the team, like the little pieces of orange in the vow. But I'm really seeing here that you should really look into researching with the vow, with the ancient wisdom, and the integration. I'm feeling like you should really be researching what you're specifically thinking about. I do not know, but I see here that until you do that research, you're not going to be able to fully plant the seeds. You're not going to be able to grow because you don't know what you're growing. You don't know, the right time. You don't have that, that information. I'm really seeing that for you. We're gonna get into the same tarot and allow spirit to give us more information, and that's gonna be a wrap because I'm feeling the devil came out. So again, it's this balancing, one foot on land, one foot on water. Like, it's like this constant battle. And even I'm just seeing that in the vow, like it's like a constant battle, and spirit is having to reach his hand in and say, hey, you need to get it together. We have the Seven of Wands, which is, I'm seeing you being victorious and getting it together. What's on her head? Is that those are wings on her head for sure. So yeah, I see here that he's crowning you, with victory. You just have to accept it and walk in that victory, walk in, that light. We have the Nymph of Wands upside down. And Spirit, can I get you to clarify that card, please, for me? So are you a person that emotionally spends? Are you a person that, you have a goal, but sometimes you get wrapped up in your emotions and you spend too much? Cause that's what I'm getting with the nymph of wands. Like, you're not fully, you're not fully focused. That's what I'm getting with the nymph of wands in reverse. You're not fully focused on the goal. You know what the goal is. You have it in your hand, but you're not fully using it, and you're not fully, you're not being there, present. And with the Five of Pentacles coming out for me to clarify with, I feel like the little money that you may have, you're really babying your emotions with it. And I see this person not going anywhere because their eyes are closed and they're just dreaming. They're with their third eye dreaming in la la land of what could be, and they're not actually making it happen. Which I feel like that's why one of her hands is covered, because she's halfway working. Because if she's holding her emotions and she's not trying to work, it's not gonna get done. So yeah, I definitely see Spirit asking you to connect through him with I can't get it out, with the information that he's trying to give you. Now I'm feeling like I want to connect this space real quick. So what does, in the Devil almost in conjunction with the Queen of Cups, Spirit, what is that trying to say? What are you trying to say? The Spirit of Swords. So Spirit is trying to say that in order to separate and get the Devil out of this equation, you really have to connect with Spirit you have to really see Spirit physically. And you see how this person is seeing the butterflies around him. Sometimes I see butterflies, sometimes I see those omens that Spirit is near, and I see Spirit asking you to really hone into that and understand that he's really trying to connect with you. I see eyes coming out in how they're dressing. I see the duality of the moons. So maybe you should really, connect with nature is what I want to say, because she has a tattoo of a flower on her hand. Connect to nature. But definitely, and I see they're looking in the same direction. And they're looking at, the devil, I feel like the devil is taking advantage, and everybody's seeing how you're not fully focused. Not that it matters what anybody thinks, but as looking at your reading and how these cards are looking at each other, I feel like you're not focused. These are two different women of the same suit, and they're completely different. We have somebody looking towards her goal and feeling victorious and feeling on top of her game. And we have somebody who doesn't quite know what to do. Not only that, but they're sitting down on the job. They're being lazy about it. So, yeah. That's what I'm getting for you. And just out of curiosity, look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, it's really you that's stopping you. And it's crazy. I have an amethyst right here. So it's really you stopping you from getting to your goal, because everything and the answers are right here. You're just ignoring them. That's what I'm getting. So Spirit is saying the best way to connect to Spirit is to not ignore Spirit, because as many signs have came out, I'm pretty sure in your life personally, it's been signs for you that you've ignored. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that you should repent. Like, sorry to sound like a priest, but I definitely feel like you should apologize to Spirit, because for one, Spirit loves that. He loves when you are he loves when you have the heart to understand why you did something wrong, and Spirit will bring it to your attention why you did it wrong. So if you have a heart to just understand why just for one, accept that you did wrong, and for two, understand that you have to ask Spirit for that forgiveness in order for you to get to the next level in life. Life is long. I can't even say life is long, because I know people, I've outlived people, that I didn't think I would. Not that I'm trying to, but yeah. I really feel like, we take life for granted. The experiences, you feel like you're gonna meet another person, you feel like you're gonna do this or it's gonna come. And the thing is, if you're living present moment by moment, it might not be another chance. And when I figured that out, I started, really tightening up how I acted, tightening up how I allowed people to treat me, tightening up things. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to do that in order to get to this energy, which is abundance, which is clarity, which is represented by the amethyst and also by the clear quartz. We have 7. I think this is the 7. And it's in yellow, y'all. This is not no joke. It's in yellow. Determining the circumstances. 7 days, 7 weeks. Now, I'm just a messenger. Spirit didn't tell me what it was, what it's gonna be to the T. Spirit is just telling me what to tell you. And all I'm saying is that the window right now is open, and that you need to determine the circumstances for you, because the window is open right now. Definitely do that before it closes, because it's always a cutoff season for your season. All seasons don't go good all the time. You have a bad time, you have bad times, and you have good times. You have all right times for a long time, and sometimes your good times don't even be that long, but sometimes your bad times last. It's just like you just never know. We always going into different cycles, so definitely don't get caught up in other things and miss your time, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let me see what's on the back of the deck, because I'm curious. It is going well now. So I feel like what needed to be said was said. My heart is at ease. Thank you, Spirit. So thank you so much for tuning in. If I didn't, say it clear before, Spirit needs you to connect with him in the way that he's been trying to connect with you, okay? And I just want you to understand that, this is a day-by-day process. So don't think that this is going to happen. Is this 7 coming out again? Look up 777, y'all. It wasn't meant for me to end this reading, because it was meant for me to notice that another 7 had popped up. So look up 777. So yeah, definitely like, share, and subscribe if you feel like this reading will help somebody. Tune in to another reading if you feel like you just need more. I'm doing my best to get these readings out for you guys. Thank you so much. And I just can't thank you enough, okay? So have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Welcome, pile number 4. So let's hop into your reading. That's crazy. So much stuff that came out. Should I take the 2? Well, it's a lot that's behind me. I'm just going to focus on what's in front of me. So it's not as much. Yep. There was 4 cards behind me, and there's 3 in front of me. So we're going to get into these 3 together. All right. We have I believe this is the Queen of Swords with Rosemary. The 5 of Swords with the Black Kosh, and that was in reverse. Did I say Swords, or did I say the 5 of Wands? I hope I said the 5 of Wands, because that's what that was. So then we have the Lovers with the Hawthorn. Let's move this to the center. Alright, Spirit, give us more. We're gonna use this stick. And we just need a quick word from it. You may have been drawn to this deck. Oh, we have the Christmas tree. And that's so ironic. That's so ironic. Okay. I'm feeling like we need more tarot, but from where? You know what? Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. My chair broke, y'all, in the middle of it. Okay, so I'm getting a different message for you guys than, like, this is a different type of experience that I'm used to, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, doing tarot reading, you know, I know that all the tarot readers, you know, they have this ambiance of, hey, I'm aged in this, but I'm starting from a point of view where I'm not aged at this. You know, I've done it for myself and I've seen that it's been accurate, and I'm doing it for others now. So I feel like maybe you have a lot that you're up against, pile number 4, but understand this, that a lot of things have to occur to get to where you want to be. Alright, so let's get into this tarot that I've decided to do because Spirit told me to look up, and I've seen it. Oh my god, I really need a better way to stack this stuff. Oh my goodness. But I'm a transparent person. So I definitely feel like, you know, I can share this with you guys so you guys can be open enough to share this with me. Of course, you know, other tarot readers, you don't. This is the 8 of Blades. Of course, a lot of tarot. Well, I know one tarot. She's a very open, sweet person, and she's very, you know, open about the experience or whatnot. And she actually led me to being open, to be more open about this experience and to do this type of work. I don't know why I was led to say that, but it might not be for everybody. Maybe your circumstances is you have to start fresh, and that's really bothering you. Usually with Christmas time, a lot of people, that's the giving season. Most people have toys and stuff, and they need to get rid of toys because they're receiving toys, you know, and that's no different than blessings. A lot of times you have to drop some stuff and really receive the blessing that you know that you're looking for. Y'all, I'm gonna just say this, pile number 4, I feel like you should take a good, strong, hard look at what's going on around you. Be very present. I take my time with reading so I can be aware of the things that's around, because technically as a tarot reader you're also, you know, a medium. So like I really take my time since I've noticed that things happen, and you know, Spirit has told me that, you know, things are happening, you need to take notes so you can communicate these things as well. And what I'm communicating is, it seems like your energy is everywhere. Like I usually know where everything is at instinctively, and after pile number 3, like I've just been like crazy, like it's like I can't get it together. And I'm looking for this book. I got up, I'm looking like, where would I put it? It shouldn't be anywhere else. And I'm like, of course it's not anywhere else. Look, and my book is literally right here beside me. Sorry about the people that's in the background, sorry. But like, yeah, I feel like what you need is right in front of you. Maybe you're not looking at it, or you're not like really dissecting it and really pruning it, because I feel like, when you get that Eight of Swords energy, you really need to like look within, because you're really not, you're really not thinking with logic. Maybe you were attracted to pile number 3. I hope it is pile number 3 that I'm referring to. Oh my gosh, I hate that they're loud in the background, y'all, but I can't do nothing about that. Sorry. So we have the Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree really depicts a period of great joy. Okay? Pleasant, unexpected events. There might be something with the family. Y'all might be going on a vacation or something. Somebody might be getting married, so y'all get to travel somewhere. Y'all know how that is. But you really should, if you're going through a tough time, you really need to just focus on hearing, understanding what good advice is, and understand that if you don't want to live the life that somebody else is living, do not take their advice, because evidently they're not living by it if it's quote unquote good advice. Okay, that's just that. And it also says like if you're worried about love, somebody that you haven't expected or intended to will come back. And I feel like that's what this Lovers card is saying too. So like I said, these two had a loop. I'm not going to go into the flowers of this, but we all know, I know for sure this is a mistletoe. And I know for sure that's definitely with Christmas gifts. And I see a lot of flowers, so I feel like it's unexpected blessings coming up for you. Okay, you've planted seeds somewhere in your life, and these things are coming, especially with the rosemary, which simplifies a refreshing mind. It really helps you to be focused, and I see this person is really focused on traveling. And that's what I'm feeling that for you for sure. But, in order to receive that, you must cut what needs to be cut to receive that. I'm feeling that, if we know the cycles of a plant. We know how, how everything goes, how we get the plants, I'm talking about how we get the plants. Well, true, how we get our vegetables and stuff, and how we get our vitamins and stuff. But like, come on, like with our lives and personal, we know that if you have a snake in your group, you know that they're not going to be as happy for you. They're going to put mental poison on you. Like pile number 4, I'm getting that you really need to cut people off. You really need to make the sacrifices that you don't want to make. With the black cost, you see that it's not black at all. Okay? And the same thing with friends. They seem like they're nice and they maybe not be. Okay? Period. And with the moon and the back turned, you act like you don't know, but you do know. You're acting like you can't talk about it, or you feel like you don't know, or you don't have the words to express it, but you know what you need to do. You don't even have to say nothing. That's what I'm getting. You don't even have to say anything. Just let your actions speak for themselves. If you're not, communing with them, as much, let them know that might not be for everybody. But I definitely feel like every once in a while we really do need to do a friend check and really just see who's for us. Oh my goodness, I cannot get these cards together for nothing in the world, but they gonna get together. Oh my god, and there was a bonus card over here, y'all. What the hell? See, that's what I'm talking about, unexpected blessings. So 2 of Wands. So you're going to reach a goal. We're going to put that right here. Evidently, you're going to get some information, and you're going to reach a goal. And then we have citrine. What did I say? Wealth. Period. Enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, and manifestation. I really get that what you can do to connect to spirit for sure is really trust what he has for you. That's what I'm getting for you. Trust what he has for you. Definitely, y'all, I sleep with black tourmaline by my bed. I'm not playing with you. I can go get it right now. I sleep with it by my bed, because I sleep like a baby. My baby tells me all the time, Mama, I love your room. Mama, I love your room. I'm telling you, definitely, check out getting you some crystals or something that's really going to protect you and be there for you. Ever since I started wearing crystal like jewelry, with the intention of it really relieving my anxiety and making me more aware of what's going on. I'm telling you, I've been on Hawk's Eye. I'm telling you, I'm keen, I'm zoomed in. I'm not playing. Okay, so definitely look into your self-belief. That's what I'm thinking. The things that you tell yourself, you're a great person. I feel that, it's just a lot that's going on, y'all. My chair broke. My daughter's gonna be so mad about that. But at the same time, with purpose though, because I needed something more stable. Y'all feel that from spirit? Do y'all feel that? My chair broke, but I needed something more stable. I didn't need to be on this. At the end of the day, that's what's needed. We need those breaking moments to get to where we need to be. Period. And then boom, this is on the back of the deck up in conjunction to this. So I'm getting that you really need to heal your throat chakra, and maybe that's why the teeth that's in there, it's not time for you to speak. It's really time for you. We're just gonna get into these cards real quick, okay? I'm gonna lay them out for you so you get the vibe. It's really time for you to step up as a leader. You know what you're doing personally. You know your goals. You know your aspirations. You need to step up with clear communication about your prosperity and your success. Because I assure you that whatever if you're communicating that you don't know, you're going to act as if you don't know, and you're not going to act and you're not going to spend your money wisely. That's what I'm telling you. Well, truly, that's what spirit is telling you. Because at the end of the day, you need to speak those affirmations on yourself. You need to speak those affirmations on others and into other people's lives. Because if you don't have no money, or you feel like you don't have time to be doing it, all you can do is say a simple prayer, and that really will help somebody, because that counts. That honest and sincerity, that counts. So we have the labradorite. That's literally how to say it. Labradorite. Sorry, y'all. And it's really channeling yourself to be brave and to really, like I said, step up in that high power and that really awareness. And these are real crystals, so feel free to look these up, get bracelets and stuff, that helps you. This, I'm gonna tell you one thing, blue calcite is a very nice crystal to have. It's very soothing, like they said, and it really helps you to channel in on what's not serving you. So definitely look into getting that. You can get this tumbled is a round crystal, such as, give me 1 second, did I drop that crystal as well? I told y'all I've been dropping stuff all of your reading. I have dropped a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I've also picked up a lot of things as well. So take that as you will. But I'm trying to, I don't have time to be trying to go and open up bags and stuff and open up my crystals and stuff, because I have a lot. This is more so of a tumble crystal because it's smooth to the touch, it's round, and you guys, this is a raw amethyst crystal. This is rough, so when you're looking up these crystals, be mindful that this is a more smooth texture, whereas this is a rougher texture. They say that rougher textures are better because they're more raw, and this is categorized as a raw amethyst, so that it's however you feel about getting it. Okay, so back to the reading. I feel like, again, you have clear psychic abilities, and you know what, I was channeling that too as well. Maybe you're ADHD, ADD, and maybe you're not. This might not be for you, but this is a group reading. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling that and you know what, I really use my ADD to really, I feel like spirit uses that to really, to my advantage, to really channel what he's trying to say. And I feel like even though other people don't get it, if you learn yourself and you learn why you are the way you are, I feel like you'll be able to channel this beautifully as well. Because this crystal quartz is a magnifier. I feel like you are a beautiful person, and all you need is that extra oomph. Okay, so I definitely thank you for tuning in to this reading. But if you feel like somebody benefits from this reading, please don't hesitate to share it, okay? So thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.